I thought I was recording, but I actually was not recording. Oh my god. I'm so mad at myself. Anyways, so let me show you a quick trick. So now I just want you to listen to this little take here.
My time really flies. My time really flies. My time really flies.
My tune is all over the place, right? My time really flies and my tune is all over the place. Okay, now check this. When I put light melody, not much. I didn't do much here because I'm gonna take care of the whole thing with Autotune Pro EFX. So this is the plugin, Autotune Pro EFX. I believe they have like a subscription. You probably don't need it now because you're still working on Melodyne, but in future, if you need, this is just another layer that you can add after your Melodyne. You can add this as a layer, so that way it's gonna sound even more pop polished. So I'm gonna put G minor because that's my key. And what happens, G minor, so I'm gonna get rid of these other things here. Okay,
my time really flies. My time really flies. My time really flies. My time really flies.
How does it do it? Anyways, so
my time really flies. 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 My time really flies.
Okay, so now I set my autotune. So I just want you to look at this retune speed.
My time really flies. My time really flies.
So this retune speed allows you to tune everything perfectly, right? Allows you to tune everything perfectly, radio ready perfection. But the problem is you get the auto-tune effect.
My time really flies. My time really flies. My time really flies. My time really flies. My time really flies.
So here is fine.
Time really flies.
But when it says flies, that bothers me. Does it bother you too?
Flies.
Check this. Flies.
Flies. My time really flies.
I'm just gonna zoom into this part. I'm just gonna loop this part.
Time really flies. Time really flies. Time really flies. Time really flies.
Only pay attention to flies.
Time really flies. Time really flies.
I get the auto-tune effect. I get the robotic effect of auto-tune, and I don't like it. So what do? We still want to tune everything perfectly, pop, polish, radio ready tune, right? We still want to tune everything perfectly, but we don't want the robot effect. How do we do that? So we automate this retune speed button. So on Ableton, I just right click and show automation. So that way I get to automate that. Now I'm going to show you how. So once you have the automation, all I have to do when she says time really flies, I don't want the auto-tune effect on that section. Flies, right? I don't want the auto-tune effect on that transition. So I'm gonna automate that part.
Time really flies. Time really flies. Time really flies. Time really flies. Time really flies.
Look how different this is. Do you hear the difference? No, this is before.
Time really flies. Time really flies. Time
this is
really
after.
Flies. Time really 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 flies.
Now check this.
Time really flies.
So on the transition, when she says flies, on the transition flies, as if it's not even tuning anything on that transition. That's how we are able to make the tuning perfect, because I know I've checked all these engineers, producers, I stalked them. They use autotune, they use Melodyne, then on top of Melodyne they also use autotune just to get the perfect pop polish vocals, just to make sure that they sound good from small speakers as well, right? So that's why we do this. We still want to add this auto-tune layer, but we just do the retune speed automation.
Time really flies. Time really flies. Time really flies. Time really flies.
So I want to do one more actually. This.
My time really flies. My time really flies. My time really flies. My time really flies. My time really flies.
See, it's much more smooth, right? Much more smooth.
My time really flies. My time really flies. My time really flies.
Look at this.
My time really flies. My time really flies.
This is like as if I'm activating auto-tune and I'm deactivating it, but I'm doing this in a very smooth way. If I turn off the whole thing, or if I just automate this turn off on button, it's not going to do a good job. This way I get to tune everything perfectly, but I get to have the control on the automation. On the robotic parts, I can actually control those parts with this retune speed.
My time really flies. My time really flies.
I like it.
My time really flies. My time really... Unlike yours. My time really flies.
Dope. That's it.